It's story time. It's story time. Come on, gather around because it's story time. Welcome to the story time with me. We're gonna read books. We're gonna have some laughs. We're gonna smile today. We're gonna have a lot of laughs because it's story time with Nina. Story time with Nina. Story time with Nina. Story time with
Whoa! I got gimmeled. Yes! I love playing with my dreidels that Bookie got me for Hanukkah. Thank you so much, Bookie. These are such a great, wonderful, fun way to celebrate tradition and the season of Hanukkah with all of my Jewish friends. And I'm so grateful to be learning more with all of you who might not be Jewish all over the world. And I welcome you to Storytime with Nina and night number 3 of Hanukkah. Hanukkah! Oh, you're spinning the dreidel again! Oh, hey! I got hay! I love this. I'm so excited to celebrate the season of Hanukkah with you. I'm grateful that you keep tuning in and celebrating. And look at the backdrop. It's night 3 as our candles are lit behind us on the menorah. Night 3 of Hanukkah. And it's a wonderful time to introduce you to another wonderful tradition and another story. And that's the potato latke. I love a latke. And I love a potato. And it's the best. It is the best. And I want to celebrate the season of Hanukkah with a wonderful book that also tells a story of Hanukkah. That's a really great story. And this is Meet the Latkes. I'm so excited to read this story to you by Alvin Silberberg. This is Meet the Latkes. This is a wonderful, wonderful way to celebrate the season of Hanukkah with the Latke family. So we're going to light the menorah, spin the dreidel, eat some gelt, and gather around while Grandpa tells the Hanukkah story. That's what is going to happen right now. Meet the Latkes. Hi, Felicity. Meet the Latkes. Meet the Latke family. They're just like you and me, except they're potato pancakes. That's right, they're potato pancakes. That's Lucy Latke and her dog Applesauce. Hello. Woo! Look at Lucy and Applesauce. Lucy Latke and Applesauce. Now, Mama and Papa are busy in the kitchen making fried jelly donuts. Sufganiot. Look, Papa's making sufganiot, which is a jelly donut, which we learned about in one of our books, our first book, The 8 Nights of Hanukkah. And there's Mama. Mama's eating. She's like, I love these donuts. Happy Hanukkah. Now, Lucy's older brother, Lex, is reading comic books. Get out of my room, he shouts. Now, Lex is a teenager. Lex Latke is a teenager, and he doesn't care about anything. And he says, I don't care. I don't care. But Lex should care because tonight's the night, Lucy sings. It's the first night of Hanukkah. No, it's not. All right. There's someone else in the Latke family I forgot to introduce you to, and that is Grandpa. Hello there. Tonight's not Hanukkah, Grandpa says. It's Hanukkah. That's what I said, Lucy's confused. Hanukkah. Grandpa grumbles. No, say it with me. Hanukkah. Actually, both Hanukkah and Hanukkah are correct. The holiday's name is Hebrew, so there are different ways to spell it and to say it in English, says Applesauce the dog. There's Hanukkah and Hanukkah. Oh, thanks, Applesauce, says Lucy, says Grandpa. Get ready for Hanukkah. It's Hanukkah, says Grandpa. The Latke family cooks and sings. Oh, you can see Mama and Papa in the kitchen as they make the donuts. Oh, dreidel, dreidel, dreidel. And they also decorate the house. You can see a Star of David and a dreidel as Lucy and Applesauce decorate the house. Everyone gets involved with the fun except for Lex because he still doesn't care about anything. I still don't care, says Lex. Then, after the menorah is lit and the dreidels are spun and the gelt gets gobbled, that's the golden coin chocolate coins, Grandpa plops Lucy on his lap. Do you want to hear about Hanukkah, my little Latke? I do, says Lucy, biting into her last chocolate coin. Grandpa begins with just a whisper. First, you need to know about the bees. Bees? Lucy asks. Grandpa nods. Hanukkah is a celebration of how the Jewish temple was saved from destruction. We celebrate this holiday thanks to the brave bees who buzzed and stung and fought to keep our people safe. Applesauce looks on a little bit peculiar. It says, I'm pretty sure there aren't any bees in the history of Hanukkah or Hanukkah. Says Grandpa. Whose story is this? Lucy's eyes widen. Were the bees big, Grandpa? Oh, big, they were huge, giant. They were mega bees. You mean Maccabees, says Applesauce. Nope, Grandpa says definitely Maccabees. And the biggest, bravest bee of them all was Judah Maccabee. Applesauce says, no, Judah Maccabee, as he holds up a picture. He was a mighty warrior of heroic Jew who lived in Israel more than 2,000 years ago. And there were no bees, says Applesauce the dog, Latke. But Lucy can see it now. Judah and his swarm of giant bees buzzing and stinging and fighting to save the Jewish temple and the lives of everyone who worshiped there. You can see in this illustration, Lucy's imagining all of the crazy fun that's happening. And who do you think Judah and his big bees were battling, says Grandpa? That's easy. It was, as Applesauce goes, that's easy. It was alien potatoes from the planet Chhh, says Grandpa Booms. No, says Lucy. Yes, says Grandpa. This is ridiculous, says Applesauce the dog. Zip, zap, zowie wowie, Grandpa continues. Outer space spuds invaded Earth. Lasers shot from their eyes, and they had a lot of eyes. Everyone was doomed. As the Earth, you can see, screams out help. Oh, and then look at the bottom. Applesauce, the Latke dog, says, are you kidding me? The enemy wasn't a bunch of alien potatoes. It was a terrible king named Antiochus. Yes, it was a terrible king named Antiochus. King Antiochus demanded that everyone believed in the same religion as he did, Applesauce goes on. So for the Jews, that meant no more studying Torah, no more celebrating Shabbat, and never again worshiping God. King Antiochus and his followers almost completely destroyed the Jewish temple. No, you can't. No, Antiochus. He was a tyrant, Applesauce says. And look at the illustration of Antiochus goes, yep. And he throws a menorah on top of Applesauce's head. Boink. Yes, a tyrant, agrees Grandpa. Judah and the Maccabees were trapped by those evil tater tyrants from Planet Chhh, prisoners in their own hive. They had only enough honey to last one day. Running out of honey? No. They were running out of oil, says Applesauce the dog. They needed oil to keep the temple's eternal flame burning. And they weren't bees. Shh, says Grandpa. The Maccabees plotted and schemed, Grandpa says. And the next morning when the sun rose on the temple, an enormous wooden dreidel stood in the village square. What could it be, the alien potatoes all wondered. And why does it buzz? Oh, they were all wondering, what is that giant wooden dreidel in the town? And Lucy waves her arms. I know. The Maccabees were hiding inside the dreidel. And look at the illustration. The Maccabees are, in fact, hiding inside of the dreidel. But this seems crazy. Is this real? What's going on? Is this the real story about the Maccabees hiding in a giant dreidel? What? Smart little Latke, Grandpa says. Blitz, blats, plots, the Maccabees burst from the dreidel and sliced and whipped and mashed those tater tyrants into tatters. That's right. They whipped and mashed and sliced those tater tyrants into tatters. Tater tyrants, Lucy asks. Try saying that 3 times fast, Grandpa says. Oh, tater tyrants. Tater tyrants. They whip, smash, and whip, slice, tater tyrants. And then, miracle of miracles, Grandpa says, Judah Maccabee stood in the middle of all the spoiled spuds. What a waste, he said. And so that great warrior added some egg and onion and a pinch of flour to make something from the bad. The potato latkes. Us, oi. You can see it at the bottom. Us, says Lucy. Us, says Grandpa. Oi, says Applesauce. Lucy's eyes and mouth are wide open. So the miracle of Hanukkah is that a long time ago, Maccabees turned alien potatoes into latkes? Is that really true? Asked Lucy, and you can see she's incredulous. She doesn't believe it. She's asking Grandpa, is that really true? And you can see Applesauce is like, well, you better spit out the truth, Grandpa. And then Applesauce has had enough. Of course it's not true. The miracle of Hanukkah is not only did the small group of Maccabees protect the temple from King Antiochus' powerful army. No. You can see he's exacerbated by all of this. I love that word, exacerbated. But also, the tiny bit of oil left to light the holy menorah didn't last just for one day. No. That oil kept the eternal light bright for 8 whole days. 8 whole days, says Applesauce, our Latke puppy. Lucy points to her family's glowing menorah. 8 candle holders, 8 days of the Hanukkah miracle, and the shamus and the tallest candle to light all the others. And you can see Lucy is studying the Hanukkah, the menorah, with her dog Applesauce, and just looking at all of the adding up all the history from the Maccabees and what Applesauce is saying. You know what, says Grandpa? I like the dog's miracle better. Me too, says Mama. Me too, says Papa. I don't care, says Lex, stuffing his face with chocolate gelt. Lex, you left your room, cries Mama. It's another Hanukkah miracle. Hanukkah, says Grandpa. Look at that. Hanukkah! Yeah, says Grandpa Latke. Grandpa pats Applesauce. Now that we all know the Hanukkah story, he gives the wooden dreidel a little spin. Who wants to hear the story about the Passover? And look, you see this beautiful menorah lit with the family, the Latkes, as they celebrate this, the 3rd night of Hanukkah. I hope you've enjoyed this wonderful story by Alan Silberberg, Meet the Latkes. I hope you get to meet a Latke during this lovely, delicious festival of lights we call Hanukkah. And again, I say happy Hanukkah to all of our Jewish friends celebrating night 3. I can't wait to see you tomorrow night for night 4 and our very special book. And that book is The 8 Nights of Hanukkah. What? Nights? Warriors? I'm intrigued. I'll see you tomorrow night for night 4 of Hanukkah. Happy Hanukkah!
You are wonderful, you're one of a kind, like a lucky star. You light up my life, so keep on smiling, keep on shining. Go big, be kind, be you. Now sing this to someone you love, someone you think is very special. You are wonderful, you're one of a kind, like a lucky star. You light up my life, so keep on smiling, keep on shining. Go big, be kind, be you. Anytime you're feeling sad and blue, remember you're special, 'cause there's only one you. You are wonderful, you're one of a kind, like a lucky star. You light up my life, so keep on smiling, keep on shining. Go big, be kind, be you. Thank you for singing with me, and always remember just how special you really are. Go big, be kind, be you. Go big, be kind, be you. La 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 la. 'Cause drag is magic, drag is for you, and drag is for me. Drag is for everyone, drag is cool, drag is fun.